Welcome to this episode of EconomyFree. I'm Jeremy,
My name is David.
and today we'll be talking about the economy. David, thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure.
I know.
David, you were recently in New York, were you not?
Yes, I was.
Tell me about the kind of economic climate there right now.
It's pretty warm in there. The climate's low.
True or false? The increasing drop in the stock market is potentially going to lead into the second depression.
If we have no action, then
Right.
true.
It is going to lead into the second depression.
Yeah, if we don't do anything about it.
Okay.
Now.
So then, do you say now?
Now?
If we don't do anything about it now?
Yep.
Now, what if we were to actually procrastinate? Would that give the Americans more time?
It wouldn't. I mean, the best thing we could do is just step out now. I mean, I understand what the whole plan that we're doing to fix this issue, but as of today, if we ever want everything to be back on track how it was before, every family needs to fork over about $1,000.
I agree, but I think we would probably need the government's help for us to be able to afford $1,000.
Of course.
So that's why I think that the stimulus plan is a good idea, because with the increasing debt with the United States, the common citizen cannot afford to pay $1,000 back into the government. But if the government gives them the money, they'll definitely be able to afford that to be able to help out the government.
Yeah.
Now, what is your opinion on the recent crash in the stock market?
It sucks. I know we're pointing the finger at hey, these guys are not accountable. Hey, they're selling their money. They have so much millions of dollars, when really the whole point of how their money was taken away with taxes and everything was because of how we didn't know when to stop and this sport that we get into. But but that's about it really. I mean, if the government started this issue and half the people didn't agree to go to war, but it was still their higher authority, which I think we should respect. But since they kind of ruined it, the best thing we could do is just hope so that they could fix it.
David, I think that's bullcrap. And you're a piece of crap.
I tend to disagree. I think I am.
Yeah, that seems to be your tendency, is to disagree with good ideas.
So I'm disagreeing with the fact that you think I'm a piece of crap, and you think that's a good idea?
No, I mean this whole economic crisis. I don't see where you're going with any of this, actually, to be quite honest.
Why do you expect me to tell all the solutions of the world in one sitting?
I'm sorry, shut up. Moving on. Now, David, many people that invested in the stock market have actually lost fortunes of money. Do you think this was a good idea to have invested in the stock market?
Yeah, at the time it was a good idea because
Right, but
everything was stable.
Yes, but if it resulted in nothing, then was it a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, that's how they made
Right,
their
but
living.
okay, yes, I see what
But
you're
it
saying.
was a good idea.
I see what
But
you're saying.
it's not their fault that
Right.
it became a bad idea.
Well, with that being said, is it not a terrible idea? Let's do an analogy here. The stock market is like a swimming pool, right? You're a diver. You dive into the stock market. Business is booming. Now, one night you go into the gymnasium. The light is off. Is there water in the pool? You have to dive in and find out. Would you dive?
Well, yeah.
You would dive. Do you realize that if there was no water in the stock market pool, your neck would break?
How often is the pool empty? Not that often.
Probably once a year, yes. But
once a year.
now,
So you're saying 1 out of 365
actually,
of a chance.
in my analogy, it's a leap year, so.
Okay. Even so. 1 out of 366 days?
Yes.
Because, we're talking about the economy.
Yeah.
We're not in
Thank you,
kindergarten.
Yes, thank you, David.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
NASDAQ, what do you think of that?
What? NASDAQ?
NASDAQ?
NASDAQ. Is that your name of your dog?
NASDAQ.
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 I think they're very good.
Why is that?
The name's creative and outgoing.
Yeah.
And it kind of catches people's eye.
I definitely agree that it's definitely a good amount of letters.
Mm-hmm.
The letters are placed together in a very orderly fashion.
I agree.
And I think it's definitely appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
So I would definitely invest in NASDAQ. Now, with that being said, what is NASDAQ?
I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna invest anyway because that's kind of what
Touche. Touche.
I mean,
Is that part of the stock market?
possibly.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, obviously one of the main economic changes that we've had is the oil and gas changes.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly, the gas prices have actually gone down.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly. Tell me, how much of a surprise was this to you? Between a 1 and 10.
Probably like a 4.
Wow. You weren't that
Because
surprised.
I was happy.
Could this actually lead to more of a problem? The cheaper the gas, the more problematic it is for our economy.
Yes, if we make it too cheap.
Well, I'm not talking dirt cheap. I'm talking the price it's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would that potentially long term be bad for our economy?
No,
No, it would not.
it would not.
Now, because imagine this. When I went to get gas the other day, there was a line of 20 cars. Why? Because the gas went cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
We're always waiting in line. Guess what? Someone's going to be late to work. And whoever's late to work could potentially get fired. If we get fired, then that means that no Americans would be doing their job. If no Americans are doing their jobs, we're all unemployed. So, my point is, could the decrease in gas prices potentially lead to the homeless generation of America, leading to the Second Depression?
If they don't take care of the responsibilities.
Right.
What is that person's decision to get up or even fill up his gas even after work?
Right.
Instead of pushing it off to the very last minute.
I agree.
Like, a kid that's waiting for the last minute report. I
Yeah.
mean, that is...
Yeah, I'm sorry, David.
his
Sorry,
option.
shut up. We have actually ran out of time for this segment. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Never again. I hate you.